Hey YouTube. Alright, another exciting adventure for Jeep and Bubba and Mrs. Jeep and Bubba, Nicole, my wife. We're actually headed to Colorado for a family vacation, a little time with our family, and we're excited. We're headed to Estes Park, so we got about a 1,100 mile drive. Tonight we're headed to Omaha, Nebraska. We just got off of work and it's right about 6 o'clock. So we got to hustle to get there by like 2:33. This one with this impending child has to stop every 2 to 3 hours for just because of blood clots or whatever, that pregnant people apparently are more susceptible to blood clots. Anyways, long story short, we're finally doing a true review of the Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk. We'll be going 1,100 miles there, 1,100 miles back, all kind of states, all kind of elevations. We're gonna let you know how it rides and how it does. And then we're also gonna do a little 2 tracks there and show you some of our adventures in Colorado, and I hope you appreciate it and enjoy it. So come along with us. Let's go see Colorado.
Hey, so we're just driving down the road and I thought about something. I wanted to kind of show you Nicole here, my wonderful wife, daily drives this Cherokee Trailhawk. And so before I reset the miles per gallon, just kind of know what I'm averaging on the highway, I was going to show you what kind of we're getting in the city. So if you're looking to buy one of these, you may have an idea what it looks like. Alright. So, slide through here. Fuel economy, I'm averaging 21.4, and this is the V6. So a 260 mile range. Now, that is all city driving. My wife almost never is on the highway, so I think that's pretty decent. I'm gonna hold the reset here, and right now I'm cruising. I'm running 78. We're headed towards Illinois on 94, headed towards Omaha, Nebraska. Here we are in beautiful Omaha, Nebraska. I say it's beautiful because we got in at about 2:30 in the morning last night, and I have no idea what it looks like. That's one bright sun. Anyways, as you can see, we got rid of the duffel bag on the roof last night. I just stuffed it in a certain way where I kind of see out of the back, but it was fine as far as the noise. I was getting 3 less miles per gallon, and so I kind of budgeted for gas. A certain budget, and I don't mind going a little over, but that was kind of like, I was getting, like I say, about 3 or 4 miles per gallon less than what I thought, so I went ahead and took it down. I'm gonna probably need to use it on the way back, so that's no big deal, but we got about 500 miles a day. So far the Trailhawk's been perfect. We had a lot of rain last night. Traction was good on the tires. I'm getting about 22 miles per gallon, which is less than what I thought, but I'm thinking maybe the added weight that I have here, I probably got about an extra anywhere from 750 to maybe 900 pounds of gear, including me and my wife and our dog. It would be right around 750, 900 pounds worth of junk. But so far so good. No complaints on it. It's got power when I need it. Gas mileage is still decent for me, and tires were good. Air conditioning works good. We're gonna put some miles in, hopefully see some cool footage as we get closer into Colorado. So there it is. We finally made it. Estes Park, Colorado. Here, we met up with my sister and her husband, and we headed to the top of Alpine Visitor Center to see the views at 12,000 feet of elevation. We almost couldn't believe our eyes as we went around each bend, climbing in elevation as the snow got deeper and deeper. Then, once we made it to the top, me and my brother-in-law, Jacob, took the hike, exhausting with thin air, up to the top of the peak at Alpine Visitor Center to see what there was to see. Boy, did we get our money's worth.
So me and Jacob are at the top of Alpine Visitor Center in Rocky Mountain National Park. The snow's blowing in crazy at 12,000 feet elevation. I don't know if you'll be able to hear this because of the wind. It's cold. I think it's probably about 8-10 degrees, and wind chill probably about -10. Wind's probably blowing about 20-30 mile bursts, and snow's just blowing in. You almost can't see anything. My blood oxygen's good, but my heart rate's exploding. And yeah, that's the view. This is actually off to the sides of this trail are considered tundra area. But if you're in Rocky Mountain National Park, this is where you gotta go if you have a little bit of adventure or athleticism in your blood. What do you think, Jacob?
Texas blood is cold.
We need a shot of whiskey. We'll walk y'all over to this. That's right. So me and Cole hiked out to a little outlook. Let me show you what it looks like. Right now, and we are ripping. It's awesome. So we're gonna get back to the car warm ups before we die of hypothermia. We having fun, baby? Yeah. Trailhawk doing good? Yeah. Okay, let's go. All right, so we just made it up part of the very beginning of Pole Hill. Nicole didn't seem to like it amazingly. I know the video may not do it justice, but for a Trailhawk, look at this. So a little bit of rock down in there, a lot of snow, and we had to go like far right over there. So, I mean, we were pretty close to the edge just to avoid the boulders and stuff, but we got a little bit to go here. Looks like the tires that went before us were massive trail grapplers, and we're just in the Trailhawk here. I got the rear differential locked, and we're in 4 low and in rock mode, and we're gonna walk a little bit and see what the trail looks like. So I'll update you. So I thought the Trailhawk would be pretty good, but it's great. And I think it's all technology because I haven't aired down the tires. We're street air, all terrains. I don't know if things are like 28s or 29s. And it's just gripping and ripping. Rear locker's working. The 4 lows working. Look at it. She just climbed that right there. No rock stacking. Just came through this little rock garden, up snow, and barely needed any direction. I mean, that's pretty gnarly. So far, like on rocks and snow, little mud, sand, and dirt, I'd say she's doing great. At elevation, street air. What do you think?
Awesome.
We only popped like one tire up in the air at one time.
Yeah.
So, alrighty guys, that's what we're doing. If you're wondering why you come to Colorado, kind of right behind me. Yeah, it's definitely the view. And a Jeep will get you there a lot faster and easier than hiking. So you got a glimpse of what it would do off-road. Kind of let you know how it's done on-road. I think around town it's nice, it's quick. The size makes it easy to park. It fits groceries well. I think what you'll find on a long trip is that it just doesn't have enough storage, especially if you're going to have like kids in the back seat, or in this case we have our dog. Eventually we'll have our kid in the back seat. So you lose some storage there. Although the shape of the Jeep, the size of the Jeep, is where I want it to be. I don't want it to be any bigger, so I have to either sacrifice gas mileage and put things in the roof, or possibly maybe put a hitch on the back, put a little basket on it, and put storage there. But I like the size and shape of the vehicle, so I really don't. I'm not asking Chrysler to make something bigger. They already have that. It's a Grand Cherokee, and that's not what we wanted. I think honestly, my review is if you're just starting a family, or you have just like a single child family, or you're just a couple, or you know, I would say 1 to 3 people is perfect for this vehicle. If you had to do like 2 kids cross country to Disney or something, I don't know. Now I will say this, I've driven this route in a 2-door Wrangler, and I would much rather drive in this. Honestly, I'd much rather ride this than the RV, or maybe even the dually that I've driven across the country. So I think if I had to describe this vehicle on the highway, I would say it's perfectly boring. And what I mean is, there's no surprises that are ever going to come at you. It shifts smooth. It's not ultra fast. It has a good torque band through all the gears, so you can pass people just fine, but it's not like this crazy torque monster speed racer machine. Gas mileage is good, but not great. And you know, honestly, for the front looking like a hammerhead shark, I think the noise level's great. Have all trains on here, and the roof rails, and just the total shape of it, like, noise is pretty minimal. So happy with that. And it rides smooth. The seats are comfortable. There's plenty of room for me, and I'm a big guy. And even at, like, if you're at 65 versus 90, there's no big difference. Like, noise-wise, comfort-wise, riding-wise, it feels very stable. And so I would give it probably a B+ or an A- for, like, cross-country vehicle. You know, what would I rather in a cross-country vehicle? You know, probably something that's a little bit bigger, a little bit more room. It could pull a little bit better gas mileage, which, heck, I think the Grand Cherokee with a diesel would probably be, like, that would be the jam. But you're gonna save 10 grand by getting this vehicle. Plus, when we got to Colorado, we could go wheeling in it, and that's where this thing's a whole different beast. Now, if I had to describe it off-road, I would say pure technology. You know, I don't know where they got that technology from, Chrysler, but they stuffed it in this thing, and off-road, it does phenomenal. It makes small tires with street air, do stuff that, you know, I don't know if the stock Cherokee can do. Don't think I'm blaspheming because I'm an XJ guy, but I don't know. I think this might be a better vehicle stock overall than the old Cherokee was. I know guys went, well, mine would do this and it outcrawls every JK and blah 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 blah. You're probably right, but I don't think even new you would have the confidence to take a brand new Cherokee cross country, wheel it and drive it back. Maybe, but you'd spend a lot more money in gas. It would not be as comfortable. It would definitely be louder. I think you'd probably have a little bit more storage room, but anyways, I appreciate the iconicness of the XJ, and I've owned 4 of them, so that shows that I do. But I wish they would have displayed that more on this vehicle. But once you drive this cross country and take it off road, everything Chrysler did makes sense. It's quiet, it's comfortable, it's a good family vehicle, and it 4 wheels to a certain point very well. So for a good family vehicle that you want to be able to maybe hit a 2-track, or you know, you just like us that needed a vehicle that fits the need of, we live in the snow, we go 2-tracking, we do a lot of cross country trips, gonna have a baby on the way, A++. I think we got now about 900 more miles to go, so let's see what she does for us.